Hey, my name is Dayna Danger. I'm a visual artist that's currently based here in Montreal, Quebec. I'm originally from Winnipeg, Manitoba. And yeah, I made some art for this exhibition called Disrupt Archive with this other rad person named Ripley. I'm going to talk about the work a little bit. Essentially the work is 3 photographs and 3 masks. The masks are leather fetish masks, and they are completely covered in matte beads. So kind of like what you see on like native regalia or like beadwork sort of kind of stuff is like where my reference is coming in for that. And then I have like emblems and like little symbols that are also attached on the mask. And those symbols are representative of tattoos that are on some of the models in the work. And those models are rather, I should say individuals is like what I like to say, not so much models, but those individuals that are in the work are like really close friends of mine, and we kind of have like these matching tattoos in a way. And so really what this kind of project is for me is kind of like this solidarity among like Indigenous, like kind of feminist folks, because the people in my work, you know, can identify as women, but they can also be non-binary. Like it's kind of within that kind of like spectrum. They're definitely under the umbrella of queer, but it's really up to them whether or not they identify as queer or as like pansexual, or like, I mean, gender and sexuality are actually 2 different things, or not really 2 different things, but whatever their identifications are, it's like really up to them. That's not really what's important to the work. The work is really about kind of like having each other's back, because based off of a tattoo that I have, which is a double-sided axe, which for me is like this really great symbol, because it's a symbol that has been co-opted from like Greek mythology and by like lesbians, essentially. Like it's kind of like seen as a lesbian symbol, but I don't identify as that. And for me, it's more so kind of shows the solidarity of you know, women or like individuals together, and kind of like if you like fuck with one of us, you're gonna get it from the other side, you know. So it's like a double, you know, double-sided in that way. So yeah, I mean, the photographs themselves are like really big, like gigantic. So I like it big. I like to take up space. I'm all about taking up space, and I'm really about representation. So it's nice to see these faces on the wall, and they're taking up a hell of a lot of space, and as it should be. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Cecilia. I'm in an exhibition with Dayna Danger called Disrupt Archive. I have a video and some sculptures. My video is called Coming of Age Under Colonialism, which is a reference to a book called Coming of Age in Samoa. And it's kind of a critical look at the anthropology of sexuality. And the video is based off a performance I did a few years ago, which I then recreated and decided to film. In the performance, I removed masking tape from my body, and it's a metaphor for white supremacy and overcoming the colonialism that is embedded within the self and society, and how we take that on. And in the video, it's a long process of 8 minutes of removing all the tape, and at the end you can see that there's still remnants, there's still pieces of tape on my body, and it kind of speaks to the fact that even after a long time of trying to undo all these things, it's really hard to kind of remove everything, and the process of doing that is also painful and hard. Yeah, and so the sculptural works also speak to the kind of those same issues, and but they're also kind of how I see them is like an ode to like how museums have objectified Indigenous art and bodies.